guys, I want to just give you an update on the channel. I haven't done a video for a while and wanted to bring you some exciting news. Not last weekend, but the one before, I did my first Porsche Club of New South Wales Super Sprint, and it sounds like racing, but it's not really. What it is a series of time laps over about 5-6 laps lasting for 8 minutes, and it's a lot of fun. It was the most exhilarating experience I think I've had on the track so far. In the past I've done quite a few track days, and indeed my wife, she ran, you might have seen in the video linked up the top, she ran at this One Raceway at Goulburn 1 year ago, but it was in the clockwise direction. Now since then, we're the first club, Porsche Club of New South Wales, to run an event there, and it must say it went absolutely fantastic. The whole idea was to get some benchmark times on the circuit in anti-clockwise direction, which is a completely different circuit that you might imagine going clockwise. It's totally different, absolutely screws with your head. In the past, I've done some track days at the old Wakefield, what the circuit was previously called, and it's nothing like going anti-clockwise on the brand new circuit. So most of the drivers out there for the day were all in the same boat. And I must say, it was nerve-wracking. When I got to the first session, I'm thinking, I'm going on a circuit I don't even know. It's been redeveloped, and I'm in my first Porsche Sprint. I'm thinking, what can I expect? But the day actually just fell into place beautifully. The car was absolutely magnificent. You might have noticed from previous videos, I made some changes to the car for the event. I started using the black Apex wheels, SM10, and these wheels are offset 4 mils inwards. So it meant that I could run a slightly different tyre, because as you know, motorsport tyres come in various widths and sizes, but they're not always what they say. So it ended up fitting a perfect fit with flush fitment. The other change I had to make was quite interestingly a small detail, but one I'd never heard of before. You actually have to replace the plastic caps with metal ones, which actually seal. They've got a little rubber seal in the top of them, and they seal the valve off, I guess, to stop any air escaping in the event of an impact. And I guess they're a little safer in terms of heat as well, because they're not plastic. So that was just one change that you had to do to your vehicle. There's a lot of FIA rules and compliances. You have to put numbers in certain places, point the battery out, and tow points. You have to have tow hooks, fire extinguisher fitted. But it's all quite easy through the club. They had PR technology which did a lot of this work for you, and they make it so easy to prepare your car for the event. So let me give you a few details about the actual circuit. I'll put a map up on the screen so you can see anti-clockwise direction, the Shelley circuit, and you come up the straight and you fire into this slingshot turn, which is like a banked round stadium-like turn. Now spectators can go up on the hill and overview this whole thing. It's quite amazing seeing some cup cars run through there. The sounds just echo through the whole turn and around the whole circuit. On the day, absolutely amazing, unbelievable for a base model 981. Can't believe the speed it was able to achieve on a short straight, roughly around 185 k's an hour, coming into the slingshot turn, and the down changes to PDK absolutely. hear it all going on through my helmet even. The noise was just incredible. The car also won its class, which is another amazing thing I wasn't expecting. It was an amazing result for my first Porsche Super Sprint. The tyres hold up for the track day. I found the Hoosier tyres Track Attack Pro really delivered. You had to gently drive them to the track, which is part of the warm-up procedure, and the heat cycling, you gently drive to the track, then you do the first session not really pushing the car and gradually build your pace throughout the session. Then once the heat cycling is over for the first session, you then may push the tyre a lot more. Anyway, as it turned out, the day progressed quite slowly. By the time I got the fourth session, I was much quicker and the fuel load had dropped in the car to about 2/3 of a tank. So suddenly the car really hooked up, the tyres started gripping exceptionally well, no skidding, steering was very accurate, fantastic steering feel due to the sidewall. We've got a special sidewall on these Hoosiers, and you could really tell what was going on at the ground level under the tyre. In the last session, at the top of the hill, there's a corner which is set up to go over the crest, and there happened to be a rock on the racetrack sitting just about a foot in from the edge. And each time I'd go around, I'd go, I can't hit that rock, I'm going to damage my tyre. So did the car suffer any damage from the track day? So I just wanted to show, before the track day, I set up some clear tape that seems to have helped to cut back a lot of the little cuts in the clear coat. That should be fine underneath because it's quite a thick clear tape I've used. It's stayed on a bit nice and well. Apart from that, there was a small stone chip that I got, and you may be able to just pick that up with the camera. I filled it in with some little few drops of clear coat put into the underlying anthracite coat, mixed it together and just dabbed it on there. I'll probably give it a polish later on, but not too bad. So one change I'm considering is adding the Porsche decal below the numbers that runs along the door up to the front guards. I think that should look quite neat in black. And also around at the back here, I'm also considering altering the Porsche badge to a black colour. I think that should look really neat and tie in well with the wheels. Anyway, that's a wrap. I'm going to be targeting another Porsche Super Sprint for sure next year. I'm possibly thinking of doing the one at City Motorsport Park, GP circuit, and that would be a track that I'm very familiar with, so it would be great to test the Cayman out, see how all the new setup works and goes there. There's a much faster circuit, so that will be very exciting, I promise, and I'll try to bring you some more footage and updates when that happens. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and happy